Fife Flyers TV, sponsored by the Bay Hotel, Fife's premier wedding venue.
Yeah, Todd, I mean, a tough weekend for the guys. What's your thoughts on that one tonight?
Yeah, extremely tough weekend. And, after last night's performance, I would have expected a pushback tonight. Thought right off the opening face-off, we turned a couple pucks over, and it kind of set the tone for how we were going to play that hockey game tonight. Then surprisingly, like Nick's line, the one shift that we did skate there at the beginning of it, we go and get an early lead. Well, once again, the penalty killings let us down. They had 2 power plays tonight, scored 2 power play goals, and the same thing happened to us last night. So that obviously needs addressed because it's a difference maker in these games. But overall, my impressions of the game was I thought we were quite pedestrian at time, and for the last month, the feel-good factor was around. We were playing some decent hockey, and it looked like onwards and upwards. For me, this weekend's a step back.
You mentioned that penalty kill. I mean, for all intents and purposes, I think our PK has been pretty decent this season. So, I mean, what's the difference this weekend?
It's fluctuated between games. Some nights we've killed really well. Other games, it just seems that we're struggling to kill off any penalties. And it's small mistakes, things that we've talked about, things we've discussed, things we've gone over. But it happens quick out there, and there's a lot of talented teams out here. So, we felt susceptible to that both games this weekend.
How do you make sure, obviously, 3 defeats on the bounce now, how do you make sure that we, don't fall into a rut now?
Well, I mean, I would say we are in a rut. I mean, that's 3 games in a row that we've lost. And no one's going to do us any favors. We're going to have to fight our way out of it. The way we fight out of it, even at the end there, okay, so we start skating right at the end. And we have a little bit of a pushback. And almost make it a hockey game. Now, for me, that's not good enough because it shows, and I think everybody knows that we're more than capable of skating with teams, but that team played 3-3 tonight, and we looked like the tired team at times. So, we need to be significantly better.
Have the guys maybe this weekend got a bit complacent with the fact that we had some good form at home coming into this weekend?
You can be guilty of it, although, because we had that low start to the beginning of the season, and then we did fight our way out of it, and it was strictly from skating and quite positive. For me, I would think that would be an expensive lesson learned, one that we wouldn't want to repeat. Although, the last 2 games, we came up against 2 quality sides. I know, probably the only thing that surprised me tonight, that the shot count was actually closer than I actually thought it was. But, we clearly need to, we clearly need to show better out here, and we know we have been.
How do we pick it up again for next weekend?
Well, we just got to get back to basics this weekend. We've been working on a hell of a lot of stuff that, really started transferring to games. We're going to have to start doing it again and go over it again and go over it again until, we're sick of doing it. But, we got hemmed in our zone, just not making simple plays and, missed assignments. And, that's not really where we've been the last little while.
Thanks a lot, cheers.
The Bay Hotel, where your dream wedding becomes reality. Visit us at thebayhotel.net.